There we go. Hello and welcome to CG Podcast, Episode 2. I am Jonathan, and today we've got David
Hey all.
and Chris.
Hello.
How's it going, y'all?
Pretty good.
Super.
Merry, Merry Switchmas, by the way.
Oh yes. Merry Switchmas. Yeah, you just gotta switch it up a little.
Yeah, switch it up.
Switch high?
Yeah, I will not be switching it up with everybody. David, you are the only one that has a Switch, and I hate you for it.
You know, it's
Y'all
really
hate me for it.
it's an achievement because I did not have a pre-order. So
I know it's pretty. I'm actually really impressed that you were able to get one without a pre-order. And how was the line though? Because you said I remember last thing because I was kind of under the influence last night when I asked you if you got it because there was a store party. But yeah, so I didn't get to ask you what how big the line was.
I only checked one place, which was, one of the local Best Buys, and when I got there around 6 o'clock, there was maybe 10 people in line, which was kind of surprising. I just kind of figured I'd drive down there, I'd see a huge line, and I'd be like, well, grab some food and head home.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, it's 10 people. I bet they have at least 10, switches. So
Okay.
I made the wait, and
And it sounds like it was well worth it.
it was actually really fun. That's one of the things I love about any type of pre-order like midnight release with Nintendo is that the people that go there they're so nice. Just everyone's
Yeah.
chill and happy. Like
Well, yeah. I mean, you don't hear of anybody getting stabbed or shot over a
yeah,
Nintendo
no
console ever.
old ladies getting their face punched in and nobody being trampled.
Yeah.
One
Everyone's
time.
chill. But
Yeah, I'm pretty jealous. Not gonna
yeah,
Yeah.
it was fun though. Like midway through, one of the guys was like, I ought to just bring my truck, park it like right up here with my Wii U setup and everything. And a couple of the guys that were camping out there actually worked at that Best Buy, and they're like, "Oh yeah, dude, just ask the manager." So he goes in and asks the manager. He's just like, "Sure, go for it." So 20
Nice.
minutes later,
What?
he comes back with a TV, GameCube controllers, Super Smash Brothers. So pretty much the whole night we're just playing.
That's awesome.
We're just playing
Wow.
Smash Brothers, like 8-man Smash Brothers.
A Nintendo
Dang.
orgy.
It really was like, and it was freezing though. Man, everyone was
Freezing.
like, they wanted to play Smash Brothers, but then they didn't want to have their hands outside in the cold. So then,
Yeah.
everyone was just contemplating, like, maybe I'll play, this match, and then maybe a couple later. Yeah, it was so cold. Like one of the guys there, his dad like came over and brought this old space heater. Like he was setting it up, and he
Oh,
was like, "Yeah, this
nice.
guy's older than me," and like I found out he was like 70 years old. So I just
Dang.
had the space heater that people were huddling around trying to get warm.
Wow. What a beautiful image.
Yeah, very
Dude,
beautiful
it
image.
was.
Almost beautiful as the image I got when Chris mentioned the Nintendo orgy. So.
I mean, we all
Dude,
have our fetishes, okay?
it was just a
That's
chill and
yeah,
hot time.
chilling hot time.
Doing hot time.
I don't even know what to make of that.
Man,
That's
you
funny.
know, I'm notorious for wearing shorts in the wintertime. I was so happy. I was just happened to be wearing pants that day. Because for some odd reason, I just happened to have a spare jacket, spare socks, like spare everything in my car. So I was like, okay. So I put all that on it, and my feet were freezing,
That
like
is
with two
so
pairs of socks, and it was so bad. So we're trying to heat up our feet using the little space heater, and someone jokes around, it's like, "Yeah, you should just put your shoe on there." And I was like, deal. Took my shoes off, like just put it on front of it, just heated my shoes up, put them back
Oh
on. I was
wow.
like, oh my god, this is so nice.
very choice.
Man, have you have you had a chance to actually bust it open and play it yet, or?
Oh no, I have it. I've been wanting to. I got home and then I had to go to sleep because I had work in the morning, which
Game, I
yeah,
probably called off.
like
Yeah,
Honestly.
absolutely, absolutely.
I
Uh,
had
d-
too many important things I had to do at work. Like
what's more
I'm an
important than playing the
adult. I
Switch?
have a job.
that's stuff I had to get done. But
Wait, what games did you get for it? Just Zelda
I just
or
got the Zelda.
That's all you need, baby.
the
That's
Zelda?
all I need, man.
I
You
would
know,
say that Zelda's very satisfying.
the
Yeah,
Zelda hype is so high that like yesterday during work, somebody just sent out a mass email showing a picture of Zelda and all the high ratings it had.
That's because you
nice.
work at a computer place. I work at a grocery store, and no one would ever even think to do that.
Yeah.
So,
And there's one guy that I talked to that was like, "Oh, Zelda," and I was like, "Yeah, Zelda," and then that was it.
oh, Zelda! Oh.
Yeah,
So
it was pretty good though because there's a lot of people who are just like they would drive by and they would just ask us like, "Why are you all out here?" It's like Nintendo
Oh,
Switch.
yes.
But then like after a while, like some of the guys got bored of just being straight up, so one of them was like, "Black Friday sales, duh."
Nice.
Yeah, it was
did they get anybody to get in line for
You
that?
should have made up a beer.
no. But there was one dude who like kind of slowly crept by and he opened his window. I was like, "What are you waiting for?" He's like, "Nintendo Switch." He's like, "That's out yet? Does Zelda come out with it?" And he's like, "Yeah, yeah, it does." And he's like, "Oh man, I might be back. I gotta consult the wife."
I'm sure she'd be
That's awesome.
happy.
We didn't see him though.
The wife
Oh,
struck him down.
cute.
Struck down with an iron fist. Just.
The the wife must be secretly involved with Ganondorf.
I
Oh,
would say so. Yeah. I mean, most females are from Gerudo Valley, which is associated with Ganondorf, so it's a high statistic probability that she is.
it is what it is.
It's science.
Science.
Hard facts here, people.
Not to be
We
confused
facts,
with
only
alternative
facts.
facts.
Women equal Ganondorf. Oh God, what have I done?
That's the title for this podcast: "Women Equal Ganondorf."
I was so satisfied when I was playing Super Smash Brothers. I just YOLO random it, and I got Ganondorf. I was just freaking smashing people's faces in, because that's how he rolls. He just
He's
punches and
very
kicks
strong.
people.
He's very strong. I think Snake is the strongest character. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Ganondorf is like right underneath him.
I don't know about Snake being strongest, but I do know he's the most annoying when David plays him.
Oh, I'm so good at Snake.
I
Oh
hate Snake
man,
so freaking much.
give
So-
me any character with a projectile, and I will annoy you so much
Yeah,
that even if
basically.
you win, you lose.
Yeah.
We've all lost here today.
Like
Some
there's
people never
there's
can-
times where I would just go hardcore, just throwing like shooting projectiles, and I'm really good at throwing people and evading too. So I just projectile, they get near me, throw them away. And there's a couple times where Cody was just like cursing at me, after he finally beat me. Like he wasn't even happy about it. He was just like, "God
Yeah.
damn it, I beat you." It's like
Yeah.
it's like, oh my. It's like bittersweet victory even in defeat.
Suckers.
Oh man. It's just so frustrating and so aggravating. It's like, it was to the point. It was so aggravating to the point where like even when I beat him, I was still mad.
God dang.
Because you have people who don't know how to play and they'll just try and use projectiles because they can't deal with close up. But I know how to play, so
Yeah,
it's just
so he
it's
can
the
spam
ultimate troll
projectiles, and then when he
tactic.
actually,
See,
yeah,
I'm
and when he
really
actually
good
tried
with
to do
Sheik
anything,
in Super Smash Brothers Melee.
Sheik's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
No, I will juggle you until you wish you were dead.
There's one time I was playing with one of my brothers and he was DK and I was Pikachu and we were playing in the DK jungle, with the alligator in the water.
Yeah, frustrating level.
Yeah, and I just remember I must have used the tap B Pika Bolt on him like 100 times during that match.
Asshole.
And I got away with it too, like
Pikachu! Pikachu!
pretty much. It's like if I'd play Kirby, I'd just go hi.
Hi!
Like, you know, it's the best way to get aggro is just spamming something, and then just completely nullify any approach by throwing them away. It's really troll tactics, but it's so effective.
It's a very good
You're
thing
pretty
there's no
much-
blood rage in Super Smash Brothers like there is in D&D because you would be dead. You would probably die every time.
It's like the equivalent
Yeah.
of just using a weak magic missile like 100 times, but not being able to hit the dude.
Oh
I
my
think
Like-
that's called like sneezing in dragon terms.
Oh man. So speaking of Smash though, tomorrow at around 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, it's going freaking down.
Hey, you're gonna get smashed.
Yeah, we're gonna get smashed.
Gonna get
We are
smashed,
doing a combo
he's
stream.
gonna start losing, and then he's gonna start drinking, and he's gonna get smashed both ways.
You got it, but I'm not
That
gonna lose.
sounds like a good
You're gonna
time.
lose. But no, we're doing a combo stream. CryoGear and Piece of Hannah. We are gonna both stream some Smash Brothers for the Wii U.
Nice.
I think Jake Elver is gonna be joining us too. I don't know if he's streaming though.
Yeah, no, he's joining. I don't think he's streaming though. I was just saying who like is actually
Yeah,
doing the
yeah.
streaming part.
Nah,
So we're gonna do a multi-Twitch. Are you gonna stream on your account there, David?
You know, I don't know, cause I still don't have a second monitor, so then I'd just be playing on a tiny little Wii U screen. But I might. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But then again, you know, you're gonna be streaming, and you see everything on one screen. So
Oh yeah, that's true. That is true. I didn't even think
So
about
if
that
there's-
because
you know, if there's,
it's
like,
different when we're.
Mario Kart or another game, you actually
Yeah.
get some unique content.
Yeah. So yeah, either way, I'm very excited about it. Hannah has been talking a lot of trash, and
Oh.
I cannot wait to destroy her. It's gonna be great.
You know-
See, with you,
I
David,
just like
it's,
the
it's...
silent but deadly motto. I just come
Well,
in.
the thing is,
Congrats, you're a car.
I know. Yeah, I know you're good, and I know that you can beat me, but I feel like I'm on the same level.
You have a
nowadays
good
in
cloud.
Smash.
Your cloud is almost as good as my Link, and that's
yeah,
that's saying a lot because I am annoying with Link.
yeah, you are.
I love playing Link, but Sheik or Snake, I can definitely grind some gears.
Yeah, they took Snake out of the new one. Have you played the new one yet at all? Or
I
new-
did
or
for a
whatever?
little bit. I didn't. I think that was right when it came out, though, and I haven't really played it since. So, I'm not
Oh, okay.
super familiar with the newer one.
Fair enough.
Wop
Yeah,
wop.
It's
It's a little different, It's actually one of the few Smash Brothers where I feel a huge gap between some of the characters.
Yeah,
Like, I
it's not
mean,
super
like,
bad.
in Melee, if it was like Bowser versus Fox, like, Fox would almost always win just given how fast he was compared to how slow Bowser was. Like, a good Bowser could still hold his own. And, like, that was the biggest, like, range discrepancy to, if you're this person going up against this. And, there's certain characters, when you're playing the new Super Smash where if you're playing against another one, it's like, oh, no chance.
No
Yeah.
contest.
It's like Jigglypuff versus, Little Mac.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's a tough
Yeah.
one because Jigglypuff just one
So
hit
good.
and he's just flying it everywhere. She's just having a
The marsh.
floating time.
Oh, floating time. That was so bad. Yeah, no, I love the new Smash. It's so fun. Like, I actually love it way more than Brawl. I think my favorite Smash would be the new one, Melee, and then Brawl. So, and I don't really count the 64 version because that one's like so old. But like,
It's
See,
old, but
it's
it's so
fun.
good.
Version. They
Yoshi-
love it. But
Yoshi
personally, I
was
think
the
it
best.
so unbalanced.
What's unbalanced?
I think the original one was so unbalanced, and maybe it's just because I kind of sucked at it. But then again, maybe I didn't suck. My friends were ridiculously good at it in high school, but I just felt like it was unbalanced. The heavy characters were so heavy; they didn't stand a chance. If you jumped off the cliff, there was no way of getting back. If you were DK or Bowser or anything,
Yeah.
and if you were Pikachu, you would pretty much own every single time. Or Mario. Even Mario was good at that one.
Yeah, it's been so long since I played. I don't even remember
Oh man, I tried playing the Super Smash for 64 like a few years ago, and
It's
the graphics
difficult.
were just so inferior and it was so slow. Like it was such a great game for its time, though. It really was.
It was.
Yeah.
But like going from how far we've advanced in gaming technology to going back to that, it's like, oh man.
This is rough. It's like wiping your ass with bark.
That sounds very pleasant.
It's not.
I think you're barking up the wrong tree.
Ew.
Have you tried?
Chris,
you sounded
we should have like a pun horn that like makes this really annoying sound whenever anybody plays
Dude, it would be going off all the time.
It really would.
It's like
oh my god. I do want to ask Chris, you sounded very confident in your statement that wiping your ass with bark doesn't feel good.
Oh,
Is this implying that you've tried?
This is now our focus point for the rest of the night.
Yeah, I really want.
I've gone camping
really
in
Like,
Colorado.
it's really an asinine question of you to ask.
A lady does not shit and tell, okay?
Fair enough. I'll give you that.
But I will say camping in Colorado. That's all I'm going to give you.
All right. I think I can piece together the story from there. Oh, yo, switching gears for a second. Motherfucking Glitch Cat got partnered yesterday.
What? No
Oh
way.
yes, yes, the GC.
Yeah, he got partnered.
No way.
Yeah.
Yes way.
It's yeah, it's so exciting. Yeah, it was pretty dope. I was actually kind of bummed I was going to that store party just because I wanted to like hang out in his stream and celebrate with everybody. He had like 120, 130 when I checked in just to congratulate him real quick.
Yeah, no,
And, yeah, he seemed.
Yeah, his
seemed
chat
pretty
was
stoked.
blowing up.
Oh yeah, in his Discord channel, you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, for those listening, GlitchCat7, hell of a guy. He is a streamer. He's a musician. He does all sorts of things. He's really good at Mario.
Yep,
and he just got partnered on Twitch, so go give him a follow and a subscribe.
Yeah.
He is a really cool
He doesn't
dude.
have the subscribe button yet, but it's coming out soon.
He'll have it
yeah.
within a couple days.
Couple days.
But it's coming. It's like legit.
Oh, yeah.
Gonna, like, I can't wait for us to be able to subscribe to him. So it's gonna be super dope. We gotta make sure we're all three in the chat when we do it, so we can all be like, yo, yeah.
Unlike the last
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Oh
The
man.
worst.
Some of those
you are
failed
worse.
raids where everyone just like bails out at the last minute, and it's like two people like raid.
Yeah.
It's just like
endearing.
thank you.
Okay.
I feel like it's endearing. I don't know. I think it's part of our charm.
Yes. We are a very small but strong community.
Yes.
Very strong but small community of two people. And sometimes three
Yeah.
when you're not doing double shifts.
So if we average
Yeah.
it out, we're 2.5 people. That's lovely.
Yeah. That's not bad.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Hey, that's 1.5 more than one.
That's not wrong.
What did I? Oh my god.
Huh.
But
You
no.
just gotta look at the bright side of things.
Yeah, the bright side of things.
I'm
Catching them
That's
silver linings.
cool.
Yeah, you just have to.
That's fair. I mean, it's my fault, kind of, so.
Yeah, that you're half a person. Yeah, definitely your fault.
Oh man,
Nobody else to blame but yourself.
Wop.
that's
Hey,
all.
she said it.
Wop.
She
wop.
said
It's because I'm only
Not me.
here half the
Hey.
time. That's all it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wop.
It's all good.
Doing the business.
Nah, it's okay. When
Gotta
we get
make it the
CG House
money.
up and going, it'll be a lot easier to have you in more. So
Yes.
So, speaking of CG House, we were talking about that the other day, Chris and I, and she wants to do some music stuff eventually, which I'm excited for because I always want to do music stuff. I just never have anybody to work with, and I hate trying to do it by myself because I feel like I suck sometimes. So it'll be cool to actually get some sort of music stuff going with Chris.
A, you don't suck, and B, my first piano lesson is next Friday. So
Your first what?
piano lesson.
Ah, nice. I like
yeah,
that.
but I write a lot of video games, music and stuff. I write musics, so it will be good.
Yeah, no, piano's a good one to learn.
Yeah, I think it's a good starting point.
It's so dynamic.
I'm terrible at guitar. I have stupid fingers. It doesn't.
Oh man. You know, I just have an old acoustic guitar, and whenever I play it, which is almost never, the strings just like dive into my poor little fingers, and it's like, ah, help!
Curse of baby hands.
Like, it was a period where I could play for like half an hour, you know, and I'd be fine. And that was like back in 2011.
Oh man. Woof.
It was forever ago.
Yeah, see, there's a reason I do singing, because I could play a little bit of guitar and a little bit of piano. I mostly play by ear, but singing is the way to go for me because it requires a lot less effort.
Yep, same. That's
I used to just play the flute and the saxophone.
Yeah.
The jazz flute.
Jazz flute.
Well, you were in jazz band, right?
You know, I played the flute once in jazz band. So it wasn't bad. What was that? Is that squealing or? Oh, okay. I thought
that was whistling.
Oh, okay. Like it sounded weird on my end. It almost sounded like squealing, like you're laughing or something, like a high-pitched giggle. And I was like, I didn't think that was that funny. Like, it wasn't supposed to be funny.
Is there something wrong with my vocal cords? Like, when
I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe horrifying.
That'd be horrifying.
That would be pretty horrifying.
Like, help
Maybe
me.
you whistle. It sounds like a high-pitched squeal.
Whenever I talk, blood comes out of my mouth.
Whoa! What? that took a
If
sharp
my
turn.
laugh sounds like a high-pitched whistle, there's something wrong. It's not an okay thing.
Oh my god! Yeah, that's definitely not an okay thing.
Yeah, well, you have nothing to worry about.
Thanks, doctor.
Dr. David,
Dr. David.
at your service.
But
I feel like Dr. Zayek would actually sound more professional.
Dr. Zayek does sound better than Dr. David.
Yeah, I would trust Dr. Zayek.
You
over Dr.
use
David.
last names too, usually.
But,
Dr.
I mean,
Anderson. I don't like that.
I can't be a doctor. Like I have to be a mister.
No,
Because then, and only then will I be the one.
Oh, goodness God.
Oh goodness God.
Oh goodness God.
That's a good one. I'm gonna have to use
You know,
it.
the joys I've had with my last name in the Matrix. The joys.
Mr. Anderson. Yeah, I still quote that all the time just because I thought it was really funny. Still do from time to time. I haven't done it in a while actually, but you know.
Yeah.
The Matrix was a great movie.
I just remember one day, like, somebody's like, "We meet again, Mr. Anderson. You do know where that's from, right?" And I was like, "Of course I do. It's the story of my life."
Yeah, it'd be pretty bad if you, of all people, didn't know what that was from, considering you've heard it so much.
That would be very funny, though, if you had heard that your whole life and then you watched The Matrix and was like, "Oh my God."
This is why people keep saying this. Like, why?
That's why people are creepy. They're not creepy. They're quoting something.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
Why do all these people know me? I'm not that popular.
It's like, have I been popular this whole time? Just didn't know it? Man, where's all my perks for being popular?
No perks.
Yeah. And then you realize you're actually
Popularity.
then you
Yeah.
yeah, then you realize you're actually not popular and you just cry.
Sadness.
Ripped like a band-aid.
Rip.
I mean,
that
I've
was almost like a
never been popular, so totally understand.
Aw, you're popular with us.
Get out.
Woo!
I was trying to be nice. You told me to get out. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know what he's doing wrong. He's emotionally
But,
traumatized.
I mean, that can happen at any time in your life, though.
This is true.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes,
mean,
yes, you can be
she's not wrong.
traumatized anytime in your life.
That party's already been started.
Right.
Trauma party.
Woo! Speaking of trauma party,
What?
no, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. Not
Better be
trauma party. But
referring
speaking of
to
parties,
the popular Wii game Trauma Center and not
I actually never played that.
me neither.
But
It just reminds me of this Newground video that Cody and I used to watch, and it's the one with the doctor. It's like, doctor,
yeah.
my sister has cancer. Mean face. Zombie cancer. Like what?
Zombie
Yeah.
cancer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's Ega Raptor.
Yeah.
The
I love
dude
Ego
from
Raptor.
yeah,
Oh my God.
it's one of his animations. It's pretty good.
Oh,
But yeah,
man.
speaking of parties, I did go to our store party last night, and I was kind of reluctant to go because hanging out with coworkers is like lame. But
Not the greatest.
no, yeah, not the greatest thing. But no, we went to this place called Whirly Ball, and if you've never played Whirly Ball, you should go fucking play Whirly Ball because holy shit, it's so much fun.
Pretty sweet.
I posted a video in the Discord, David, so you should check it out. So basically you're in go-karts or like little bumper cars. And you have a little lacrosse stick. It's not a full stick. It's like a handle stick. And there's like a wiffle ball. And then it's 5 versus 5. And you're rolling around in this like bumper car courts. And you have to score goals by throwing the ball into the center of this like backboard looking thing. And it is a fucking blast. And it gets so competitive. It's so funny. It's like seriously like it sounds weird, but once you actually get in there and play, like it's one of my favorite things to do, I think now.
And now you're closer with your coworkers than you've ever been.
Well,
Yeah, right.
now we know what to do when we get really big. If we ever get partnered, we will throw a Whirly Ball party.
Yeah, that would be cool.
World.
Yo, I would totally do that. No, we should do that anyway. Wow, like
We should do that
when-
all day, every day.
yeah, we should
We
just do it
can
every
just
day.
spoil ourselves.
Nah,
If I do.
no, but like if like Xwater, whenever he comes and visits, we've mentioned like getting together. We should all go to a fucking Whirly Ball. I think that'd be a blast.
I'm in.
Do it.
I'm 4 hours
David,
away.
you gotta- Yep. David, you gotta come fly up from Nevada.
So far away.
Fly
So
out for a
far
2 hour
away.
Whirly Ball game. Come on.
Yeah, exactly.
So much
do
money.
You're an adult.
Ow.
You make money. Come on.
Yeah, you make good money. Come on. You're Mr. Moneybags here.
What? Just because you
Well, I mean, it's
are a broke ass fisherman doesn't make everyone else around you money bags.
actually it does. It's by perspective.
Yeah, actually.
By
That's how it works.
perspective.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I mean, you did fund most of my equipment, so
Yeah.
So he's your sugar mama.
yeah, exactly.
Girl. Please don't say it like that. That's pretty bad. I am not your sugar mama, Cody. Nope. Nope.
You are. It's already been confirmed,
Nope.
and it's on
Yeah.
stream, and it's in the podcast.
This
Nope.
is canon
We're
now.
gonna come up with a different name for that. We're gonna
Nope.
come up with
Nope,
you
it's
know,
canon.
you're gonna owe me money.
Fine. Sugar Zaic. Whatever you prefer.
Sugar's egg. Wow.
Yep.
That's gonna have to be like an emote when we get
But-
partnered eventually.
Sugar Zaic.
Sugar
But behind his back, we'll still call him Sugar Mama.
Well,
Okay,
obviously.
Okay, good. I just make sure we're on the same page.
Yeah. No. He could
you know what's really bad about that is the
What?
fact that you'll be staying up way later than you should be, and I'll catch you watching a stream, and it'll be like, go to bed.
Yeah.
So your
Dude
his,
does not know how to manage his time. Like,
his
I
actual
don't.
sugar mama and his real mama at the same time.
Yep.
he's
You-
just
That's-
like,
that's-
mama, and I'm just like, don't look at me.
Honey. And then you're like, but seriously, go to bed, boo. I love you.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna start calling you. I'm gonna start calling you Boo.
Yeah. Aw.
Ah, yes.
This is
What's
what
up,
we'll
Boo?
do.
I don't
We'll
know.
do it. I'll do a drawing of you as a sugar mama, and he'll be like a Boo from Mario.
I don't know if I like this anymore.
Boos are
How do you think
awesome.
I feel about the sugar mama?
It
Come
was
on,
fine
Boo.
until I.
Come on, Boo.
It was fine until y'all started calling me a thing, and I don't like it
Boo,
anymore.
that's
Man
that's
up, Boo.
me. Boo is awesome.
Hey,
No, Boo's great, but
you
being
know,
called
I
Boo
could be
like, out
called-
of context.
I could be
don't know.
calling you Bay.
See?
What's up, babe?
Well, why would? Well, hold on. Why would a mom? Why would a mama call their whatever a bae?
Well, he went the
Why,
mom.
why
instead of
would
the mom.
someone I consider a brother call me his sugar mama?
It was hilarity.
Exactly. Come on, Boo.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, I guess I'll give you that.
I mean, if you didn't act like his sugar mama, maybe he wouldn't call you sugar mama.
I mean,
Yet here we
don't
are.
put ideas in his head because I kind of like where this is at so far. So
Well, what?
I don't want to. I don't want to
Let him be your
lose.
sugar
I
mama.
don't
He
want
doesn't want to lose.
to.
his
Exactly.
funding.
Yeah, exactly.
His sugar mama account. He has 3 bank accounts: saving, checking, and sugar mama. I mean, honestly, you're ahead in the world. Most people just
I
have
wonder-
2.
I wonder if I could like go to the bank and like, hey, I'd like to open a third account. Yeah, what would you like to call it? Sugar mama.
What was that? Sorry? Sugar mama. What?
Yeah.
Sugar mama. Oh my god.
It was the entire like bank just like stops and like turns and everything goes quiet.
It's
Oh
not
my
because
God,
you
that
said
would be
sugar mama. It's
embarrassing.
because you yelled sugar mama.
Honestly, he'd probably lean forward and be like, "Honey, that's the 3rd one this week. What's your down? What's your deposit?" He'd just be like, "What the fuck? I was kidding."
Yeah, but no, for real.
And she'll
though,
be
let's
like,
open
I
this
wasn't there. What's your deposit?
shit.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Why are
that
we in the
would be...
South?
I kind of want to actually do this and like record it for YouTube and just see how it goes. Do just like a little sort of like social experiment prank tour.
That would be pretty
sort of
funny.
thing.
You would have to not play
I
it
don't-
cool though. You'd have to play it embarrassed. Like you'd have to be like sugar mama.
I mean, I would be embarrassed just to pretend to do it, so it wouldn't be too hard. I feel like.
Okay, we're making this happen.
Oh god, why did I open my fucking mouth?
I mean, I'll do it if you want.
Come on, Boo.
I'm down to walk in there
Well,
like
got
a
this.
confident lady.
Well, it's different for you because
Damn it, you're
like
right.
generally, yeah, because women generally like it's like that's who usually has a sugar whatever. When a dude comes in, usually dudes don't have
You
sugar.
are
whatever,
stereotyping
so-
hard.
Ooh.
I am.
I'm,
But
staying
it's
out
not
of this
wrong.
one. I'm staying
It's
out
one of
of
those
this one.
stereotypes.
Nope.
It's one of those stereotypes that's
I'm
very.
not gonna say
it's
anything.
very.
Just nope.
Shut up.
Shut
Shut up.
up.
You're
Shut
saying
up,
things
Boo.
right now. I'm trying to talk. Oh my god. No.
Anarchy!
Yep, fine. And everything gets derailed again.
Oh,
Damn
man.
dildos.
Well, I just want to say for the ladies out there, I'll be your sugar mama.
Ooh.
I meant to say something
But-
like inspiring, like
That
Let's be
actually
real,
came out a
we're
little
all
creepy.
no one has
Like-
sugar anythings these days, but yeah, it came out. I hit on the general population. I'll admit it.
There you go. Fair enough.
If you rock it, it's not embarrassing.
This is true. As long as you like own it and you rock it, it's like nobody can really like give you shit for it. So maybe I should just own it and then I won't have to worry about it.
See, I feel like this is what the Cheeto Puff did, and now I'm feeling guilty. Woof. Woof.
Oh man. Woof.
Following
Yeah.
in the footsteps of the devil.
There you go. Oh man, I don't even want to think about any of that.
Evolved. Totally.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
how's the weather, guys?
What's
Yeah,
going on
right.
with you guys?
Yeah. Speaking of weather, fuck the weather right now.
We are not talking
It's
about
so
the weather.
I mean, I'll talk about the weather. It's fucking cold and rainy, and I hate it. That's all.
I swear, this guy, when he was first in Chicago, like when winter hit, he called me up and he was like, "I'm buying some thermal underwear."
Aw.
I never
he,
did.
and
Mama, can I have
he
your
bought
credit
'em.
card?
I was like, "No,
thermal
boo,
underwear.
I don't support thermal underwear. You gotta get that on your own."
If you're not making
And
money
he
with
called
it,
up
why
and
are
he
you
was
paying
like,
for it? Who's
he
gonna
was
see
so-
this
he
thermal
was so
underwear?
excited. He was so excited about it.
Yeah, and I never actually got it because I hate buying clothes. So
So
Same.
excited about it.
yeah,
And he
yeah,
never did.
I was pretty. Yeah, I never did. I managed to make it work, and this winter was pretty chill. So not chill technically. It was pretty. Haha. No, it was actually pretty mild. So I
Man,
didn't
if
even
we
actually
had a
need
thing
one.
that made a sound every time we had a pun, we could call it the pun gun, and it would be awesome.
The yes, the pun gun.
I'm just
I want
saying.
this.
Fun gun?
Oh my god, Chris! Speaking of making things and puns and whatnot, you do drawing stuff. Do you have access to Adobe stuff?
I'm terrible at online stuff only because I had only one tablet my entire life and it was awful. So I just ditched the whole effort. I think I'd be awesome at photoshopping,
Okay.
but
What if you drew something and then sent the picture, like take a
Yes, I
picture
can
of
do
it or
that.
scan it?
Mhm.
Okay, and then I could like put it through the programs. I want you to like design some emotes for us to use with Frankerface because we only have Yeti Rage, and
Sure.
I need to
And
fix it.
and
but
we just can't figure out what that robot's gonna look like.
yeah, we can't figure
So
out.
you want me
what
to
it looks
design
like.
a robot?
Yes, something that looks kind of
Do
similar
a
to the Yeti.
few of them, yes.
Like, not similar to the
that
Yeti,
looks
but
like
just,
it
like,
could
similar
be the
s-
partner of the Yeti.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or the
like
robot
the
would be
Yeti-
like, "Come on, boo."
Like the Yeti's husband,
And then also-
and the Yeti is his sugar mama,
Yeah.
his male sugar mama.
Is this where this CryoGear lore is gonna head?
Yetis, robots, and
I
sugar
think
bombs.
that it should be that a scientist built a robot and sent it onto a planet to search for life, and it's like a super freezing planet where nobody can go, and he's just looking for water, thinking that that's the only life that's going to be on this planet. And he sends this robot, and the robot discovers a Yeti, but it was love at first sight, so it pretends that it crashed.
Whoa, this took a twist.
Yeah, hang on 1 second. Buckle up. So the robot deletes all the footage so that the scientists won't come and capture the Yeti, and the Yeti and the robot live happily ever after on the planet of CryoGear.
Well, welcome to the machine, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm just saying, if you want stories written, it's done.
I mean, I can't. I gotta give you props. That was pretty good. I'd read it or watch it.
He would watch it. He would watch it.
Winky face.
We all know where it's
Yeah.
gonna like be displayed. Pornhub.
Yeah. I've seen enough anime to know where this is going.
What's the rule? 46 or 43? What's the rule? 40,
Rule 43.
43.
Right?
I gotta
No,
catch
63.
up on my
What the f-
porn lingo.
What is the rule now? Oh, it's 34. Rule 34.
34.
That's what.
That's
it
the
is.
one.
You got it all. You got it all dyslexic.
Okay. Okay.
No. But back to you designing some emotes. We definitely got to get a pun gun emote.
We do.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my god.
So
Yeah,
the
that
emote
does.
itself has to be a pun.
Well, you have to send me
So, yeah.
the Yeti so that I can visualize it better. Because I do remember the Yeti, but I need, drawing. I need,
Yeah, it's always easy when you have
Yeah.
it right in front of you.
it really is, though.
Yeah. I'll send it over after this. But I was thinking about. I was gonna ask you earlier, but I forgot. And then when we were talking about stuff, the pun gun, I was like, oh, that would be a funny
We
emote.
need
And then I was like,
all
oh yeah,
the
emotes.
things.
Yeah, all of them. Give me all the things.
Opening song,
need it.
Yetis, robots, pun guns.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Need them all.
Damn
so
straight.
many things.
Just the basic necessities, honestly, if you ask me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You can never stop stopping.
Never stop. I never saw that movie.
Unless you had a stop sign,
Yeah.
and then you do a rolling
No,
stop.
that's when you want to stop the least. You just want to keep on trucking through those things.
Yeah.
I didn't see it, officer. I swear.
David's like, is that right? Have I been doing it correctly? All right, if
I
you
just
say
Start speeding through
so.
stuff.
They don't teach you these things like they used to.
Please stop at stop signs.
No, you don't.
You're
Stop at
fired.
stop signs. I think that's my official stance on that.
Good thing you're not a cop.
I don't even drive anymore. Like, cause living in Chicago, fuck driving. It's too expensive
No, yeah.
and hectic.
Screw that.
Oh yeah, driving there it's not something to look forward to.
No, definitely not. So, oh man, I gotta say I kind of miss driving, but I don't. I think I would miss driving more if I didn't live here.
I think I'd like driving if the cars could drive themselves and I could watch a movie or play a video game while I drove. Because that's
Gotta get yourself
just hear me out. That's the perk of a bus, where you can kind of dick around and ride the bus. But the bus takes forever. Like
It does. And like no matter what you do, whoever's near you is gonna try and talk to you.
Yeah.
Like
Or something.
like Cody here, he would put his headphones on with the music blasting, and every time someone would be like desperate to get his attention.
Yeah, I attract like all the people asking for money or trying to talk to me and tell me their life story, and I'm just like, no, I have my headphones in. Leave me alone.
I just
like,
want to be in a
Just leave me
car
alone.
Yeah.
without
Yeah.
actually driving.
Yeah. No, I mean that's why you gotta get yourself a Tesla because they have the autonomous driving function.
Yeah, and
on
I
them,
think that's
so.
where it's going. And then with these smart roads, I really, really firmly believe that one day we will type in where we need to go in our car, hit start, and the car will drive along the smart road. And it'll have all the other programmed cars will kind of quote unquote speak with each other. So they'll always know where the next car is. And we'll just never have we'll just drive. And you'll just be in your car texting or playing on your Switch or whatever. And, just never looking at the road until you're actually there.
That would be cool. And it would be cool because like the cars would like look way different. I feel like it'd be just like this pod or something.
Yeah, they
and
would
then
need
like
to be crazy.
yeah, you'd like the seats would all be kind of like facing each other in the entire car. So like the front seats would be facing
Yeah, that'd
back,
be awesome.
or you could like rotate them.
That'd be so awesome.
That would be pretty cool.
Just
Like
reminds
a
me of that
bus,
South
but-
Park episode.
I think it's gonna happen. I hope in my lifetime, but
Who knows?
I
I
mean,
mean,
it's
they have
possible.
autonomous vehicles. I mean, Google
yeah, I think
has,
it's already, like,
theirs.
some smart ones are already being built. Like, I don't think that's a thing that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, no, it's definitely it seems like it's headed that way. I mean, Uber's making a huge push for automated vehicles from Tesla. Like they bought a ton of vehicles from Tesla,
Huh,
and they're
I didn't know
investing in that. Yeah, they're investing in the autonomous driving function really heavily, which kind of sucks for like Uber drivers because then like they're not gonna be a thing anymore, and they're not gonna make money. So
It's gonna be like, do you want a real person or do you want a robot? And some people are gonna be like, oh, I don't want to talk to someone else. And
I
other
would
people are
yeah.
gonna be like, I don't want a robot driving me.
no, not to shit on like humans who work because I'm one of them, but I would always want a robot. If I could have a robot help me over a person all the time, every time. Because I was in a taxi and that dude smelled like BO so bad. And on the taxi, like right in front of me on this little sign, it was like, if you throw up in the car, there's like a $50 charge. And I'm like, well, if I throw up, it's going to be his fault because he reeks. I was very upset about it.
Oh man.
Can't throw up, can't smell out of my nose. Cool.
Yeah, but what happens if someone gets a robot like driver and someone throws up in the car? Like the robot can't smell.
The robot won't care, but they'll have sensors. You know what I mean? And then
I don't even think it.
cars will be like auto cleaning at that point. Probably not.
I feel like
Oh,
that's
live-
like
living
way
the life.
far into the
Living the
future.
life.
Like,
Cars just auto clean themselves.
Go,
Yeah.
go auto clean yourself, asshole.
It's-
I don't know why that sounded like an insult to me.
That did sound like an insult. It was pretty good. It's like the insult of the future. But I
First
definitely
world
would
problems.
probably take. I definitely would probably take robot driver over human driver just for the fact that like human drivers talk and I don't like it. Like when I get to an Uber, I again have my fucking headphones in, and again they just start talking to me, and I'm one of those people. I just like I try to like answer very shortly and just like yep, Yep. Nope. And they still keep going. It's like, clearly I don't want to have a conversation. I'm just trying to listen to my jams and
See,
Facebook while I'm in the
I
car.
don't know. Like at that point, the person should just be like, "Do you mind chatting, or you just want a silent ride?" Like, boom, done. Or they
Yeah, so
they just
that'd be
sense it,
cool.
like, because I'm just gonna say, chances are most people don't talk, and if you're just driving the whole day with nobody to talk to, like, it gets hella lonely. Like, I can
Yeah.
see why they want to talk, even if it's like short talk. But it's like at that point, if they're just being like super short, like you're gonna get out and they're just gonna think that asshole. So it, like, defeats the whole purpose of trying to talk, because then they just get more
Yeah.
upset.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like, there's actually been some Uber drivers that I actually genuinely like enjoyed talking to because they were actually like saying interesting things. Like that one guy
Yeah,
when you were
yeah.
here
He
that
did
was
tech.
mm-hmm. And he was funny. He had us laughing the whole time. So it was like things like that. Like he had a personality. Like other times just like random people just like,
They were a robot.
oh, yeah, yeah, they were like a robot, but in the bad way.
You know how to test whether or not they're a robot?
How?
Flamethrowers works every time. Yep. You just
Yeah,
melt
just
that
gonna-
plastic skin off, revealing the delightfully shiny exoskeleton, underskeleton. How do you say that? Internal
Endoskeleton?
endoskeleton?
Just
That's
skeleton.
Yeah, I guess it would be just skeleton, huh? Yeah.
I almost spilled my drink. That was great. Literally
Nice.
just
All over your
skeleton.
laptop.
Why are you trying so hard? Dunce cap
I mean-
goes too. Yeah, we should have a dunce cap every conversation. The one who says the dumbest
Yeah.
thing. I'll take
That'll
that.
be-
I'll
that'll
take the hit
represent-
this first round. I will wear the dunce cap this time.
I mean, it takes us back to Shame Island. Speaking of Shame Island,
Yes.
what if we called our podcast Shame Island?
I mean, I think we are on Shame Island right now. I'm feeling physically the shame of the fact that David has not played his Switch yet.
Yeah,
It's
that's pretty
emanating.
shameful.
It's like this dark cloud.
It's your guys' fault.
My
Completely.
asthma.
My
My asthma. My asthma.
It's not our fault. It's your fault. You're the one that has a Switch. You're the one that chooses not to play it. So
Honestly, I
Hey, you
would've
know,
had
I'm just
about
trying to
7
be,
cups of
you know,
coffee.
more than just a sugar mama, you know?
oh my god.
What
trying
can
to
I do,
support you,
boo?
boo. That sounds like a
I just
lot.
can't win either way. What do you want
yeah,
from
no,
me?
you can't.
I
You know
failed
how it
you.
goes. I get into that David can't win mode, and it's all over for you.
I mean, just like you
Oh,
won't let
man.
him win in Super Smash Brothers, he's got to have one thing, you know. Just let him have it.
no, listen here.
Wait a minute. Let me recap that. What?
Oh shit!
Listen here. Listen here.
Listen here,
Chris.
girl.
I'm gonna
Yeah, with the
destroy.
snapper.
I'm
Listen
gonna
here,
destroy
you
David
whippersnapper.
tomorrow.
You're younger.
All right.
Get out of here.
All right.
Oh, call-
By like a year.
Oh,
Get out of
did
here.
I
Not even a
win?
year.
oh.
Oh my god.
It's the worst Peach I've ever heard.
Oh,
No,
did
that
I
wasn't bad.
win?
It's like Luigi.
Oh,
Wait,
his,
wait.
I thought.
Oh, did I win? There you go.
That's like Wario in drag.
Yeah.
Oh, did I win?
Oh my god, can we have a Wario
Wario?
in drag? No, a Wario in
I
drag.
really
emote.
think that would be an awesome Halloween costume if someone dressed up like Luigi
Warrior,
or Wario,
Wario in drag.
and then
But I want a Wario
stuff
in drag.
themselves
emote.
into like a shitty Peach costume. They'd have to do like the Wario part really, really good. Like the nose had to be like a prosthetic and like real facial hair and stuff, like really good. And then just this shitty like Halloween store bought Peach costume.
Dude, I could see it.
That would be awesome.
No, that's
So
gonna
random.
have,
Actually,
that's
Like
gonna
that-
have to be
I mean,
an
I do
emote,
have a-
just Wario in a shitty Peach costume.
Yep.
I already
And
have the shitty Peach costume down, so I mean,
This is how I know we're on Shame Island.
Shame Island.
Shame
yeah. So I mean, we're already almost there. But like I said, I have the costume already, so we can just gotta get the prosthetics and then some makeup, and it'll be good to go.
Man, how do I tie Shame Island into our beautiful story?
Oh.
Huh.
That could be just like that could be a level that you have to get to, and it'll be like
It'll be
that could be like the noob
it'll be a
level.
bonus level.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can easily write this in. I can just, tune in next
Speaking
time.
of Speaking of writing things, you still haven't written anything and put it in the Google Docs. Just
Oh,
saying.
yeah, the Google Docs. I keep forgetting it's in the Google Docs. It's in the computer? Files are in the computer?
Yep, all our secret info and all our project ideas, everything's in there. I'll send you a link to remind you after this.
Do it.
Cause,
Just do it.
but, Chris,
Yeah.
so I found out,
Uh-huh.
real quick, when you save Zoe instead of Mia in Resident
Hey,
Evil 7,
spoiler! Spoiler alert!
Yeah. Spoiler.
Spoiler.
it's not a spoiler. Everybody's talked about
Spoiler.
it. Anybody listening's already listened to it. Anyway,
Hey, at least
When
they
you-
have the spoiler now.
okay, well, when you choose to save Zoe over Mia, you actually get a longer ending. So it is a different ending and it is longer. I haven't seen it, but I'm gonna try it out because I still
I'm
gotta
really
do
glad
like
we
all the
didn't
DLC.
do the longer ending because we were already at like.
We were hello? Did we lose you?
I don't know.
What did you hear?
Nothing. You kind of like you're like I'm glad we didn't do the longer ending because and then just like went silent.
In the dark.
Like 3 in the morning, and we were both wilting like flowers.
Oh, this is true.
Yeah.
We were pretty
I
tired by the
I
end of
was
it.
so tired that morning too because I had to work
Oof.
nice and early.
Yay.
Yeah, we're
Man,
I'll
I'll have to watch a stream of the Zoe one, or you could stream it and then upload it to YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I might do that.
Yeah, and attach
I still
it to
like I
the
said,
playthroughs.
yeah. Well, I still have to do the DLCs as well. So
Mm.
I was watching speedruns of it, and it's pretty intense. You have to like do things really precisely.
When you replay, do you start with the same weapons that you left off with? Because I think
I
that would
don't
help
know.
immensely.
That's actually a good question. I know you unlock a weapon.
Yeah,
Or
isn't
two
it
on the
that
first
the
playthrough.
Albert one?
Yeah, the Albert. Mhm.
Albert.
I don't know how viable it is in the story or in the campaign, but yeah, like I said, I haven't touched it since we beat it, so I'll probably do that sometime this week when I'm not streaming. Just kind of check it out and then do that fun stuff. Speaking of which, I think we should go back to doing like one day a week where we just play like a game of the week or something like that.
That'd be cool.
You know, I was chatting with. I thought it was just in our general stream, but I think it'd be really nice to get just a group of different various streamers together and just play games like Mario Kart or Super Smash Brothers. You know?
Oh yeah, that would actually be really fun.
'Cause we did that with Mario Kart, and then that was a blast.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, no.
that's just like one of those cool things that you can do, and even if you're with a bunch of small people, like combined, you end up getting
Small
a
people.
decent, you know,
Going back
Wow,
to
way
that half
to-
a person thing. God.
Yeah, jeez, David.
you know, you just have to accept it.
Oh, we have to accept it. Oh,
Just
okay.
have to
I mean,
accept
I guess
it.
that's just how it is now. That's just
Rude AI.
way of life.
Just a way of life. Just deal with
Oh
it.
man, just deal with it. Get it out.
You know, together we're not as small.
Your sugar mama's a
mean-
bitch.
Yeah, no kidding.
Hey, boo.
She pays well though, so it's all good.
She's a beautiful lady. Insert Mario in drag picture again.
Yeah, exactly. That seriously, can you make that like a new? Can you
Yeah,
work
like-
on that soon? I want that as an emote, like right now.
It's true.
I want to see it.
I want that as an emote too.
I mean, I can definitely
We gotta
draw
get
that. It won't be
that and pun
beautiful,
gun.
but I can draw that.
I think
okay.
the Wario in drag is definitely the priority here.
Okay.
Yeah,
Pun
but don't forget about pun gun because pun gun sounds cool too.
gun does sound really cool. It sounds like a mascot.
Yeah, like Pungan, like if you say it really
Yeah.
quick.
Pun-gun.
Sounds like Gungan.
Like
from
how
friggin-
Moogles are a thing.
Moogles are from Final Fantasy, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure I'm not getting confused on that. Speaking of Final Fantasy, I have been trying to figure out whether or not Final Fantasy VII Remake is indeed going to be on Xbox as well, or if it's just going to be on PlayStation, because there's like multiple different sources saying different things. Some were saying it's only PS4. Some were saying it's exclusively on PS4 first, so it's a timed exclusive. So I don't know. I'm hoping it is a timed
I think
exclusive.
it's timed exclusive.
I would hope so, because I mean they've been putting Final Fantasy on Xbox, and it would be kind of weird of them to just be like, no, we're only doing this for PlayStation. So I'm hoping they put it on Xbox, because I am really looking forward to playing it.
I mean, you can just move down here and you can use my PS4.
Fair enough. I mean, that would be a thing too. So you just gotta wait for you to hurry up and find your place, so I can just
mooch off of her.
Move on over.
and then
how is it mooching if I'm? Wait.
Shut sugar mama.
How is it mooching if I'm paying rent?
Wait. You just did that too. The what?
Motherfucker, how is it mooching if I'm paying rent? That doesn't make any sort of sense.
Just saying, it's gonna be a lot cheaper than other places. I'm assuming.
Mooch your face. I mean, that's what you get for assuming. I'm sure she's gonna charge me through the nose. So.
Honestly, you should just be like, "Oh my God, the sugar mamas are."
The sugar mama.
You cut out.
The sugar mamas are what?
Damn it! You should just be like, "The sugar mamas are fighting over me."
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'll take that.
Oh man,
fight!
Girl, you can take it. No, you
oh my God! And then
it.
there'd be a Wario in drag as a Peach, and then Waluigi as Daisy, just like.
Oh my God!
Like
yes.
the ugliest princesses ever.
Oh, what if you had those as emotes, and then like you had them like facing like Wario facing right, and then Waluigi facing left, and making kissy faces, so you could put one in next to each other. It makes it look like they're kissing.
Oh my God! And then we could put Boo in the middle, and they could just like meet and kiss Boo's cheeks.
And Boo would have like the rosy shiny cheeks when you're looking at him.
Yeah,
oh
like,
my God!
Yes.
Yes.
If they were looking at him, like,
we gotta make it happen.
We need to make this happen. This is super cute and also
down.
stupid.
Writing it down. I love it so much.
I love it. It's a wrap, guys.
That's a wrap.
Beautiful.
No, that's. I definitely want those as emotes like right now. Oh, somebody got a Discord message. That's David typing it in the Discord.
Oh yeah, gotta remember that. That is just priceless.
I mean, I was just gonna write it down, but yeah, I guess you can do the newfangled text stuff. That works too.
Hey, I just gotta live.
Waluigi.
Waluigi.
Did you put War Luigi?
For some odd reason, I always put War Luigi like he's going to war, and then I'm like, wait a minute. Like every time.
Something's not right about this.
Seems a little bit more aggressive.
The thing is like it's Wa in front of Mario and Wa in front of Luigi, so it's Wario and then Luigi. I don't understand how you get that wrong.
I don't hear people calling him Wario.
He says it himself. Wario. He doesn't go Wario.
he's the Nintendo's form of an Oreo.
Nintendo's form of an Oreo. What the fuck does that even mean?
I don't know. Like Oreo, Wario.
You should really,
no,
I don't know. I don't
know.
know.
Get the fuck out. What are you? Why?
Girl,
are you even
maybe I will.
Lay off
do you like that?
I hope.
Lay off. Oh man. Jeez. Chris, are you gonna eventually just break in by the Switch? Because I'm like looking at Switch stuff right now.
We called, by we I mean Juan, because I was at work, but Juan lovingly called a million places after he found out I wanted it. And then he came back sad face and was like, everywhere is sold out.
Dang.
I know.
Man,
so if anyone has a Switch.
Sad.
Hey, you could. I know X-Marter's got an extra one he's trying to sell, but you'd probably have to pay for like shipping from Canada.
I mean, I wouldn't care about shipping costs so much. I just don't want any. Like everything online is 500 plus, and I'm like, no, screw that.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. I get that
No,
they
yeah,
gotta
no.
make money, but not 2 Switches worth. Screw that.
Yeah, because yeah, I mean, contact X Water. I know he's selling his extra one because he he
Yeah,
couldn't
but
wait. He
I don't
like
know.
pre-ordered one. They told him it was gonna like
Be there on the 10th.
be there on the 10th, so he just went to get one at the midnight release if he could, and he ended up getting the midnight release. But then they ended up sending it. It's already like in his town, ready to be picked up.
Wow.
So, yeah, so they kind of like messed up twice on him. But yeah, so I mean, he's got an extra one. You just have to probably pay for the shipping costs in
Yeah,
Canada.
but you know,
Oh, actually, it might be more because Canadian dollars
Oh yeah.
weaker.
Oh poop.
Yup. So I mean, it might still be less than 500.
I would
But,
I would
yeah.
hope so.
I
I'll just
definitely
wait.
want
I
to
know
switch.
there's gonna be a second round pretty soon, so. But as soon as they
Oh my God.
come, I'll be
What
there.
is
What are you doing to that
is
poor
that Sebastian?
cat? I just hear meow.
Did you hear him really?
Meow.
Oh my
Yeah.
Juan approached him gently, and Sebastian decided to yell at him. He's our angry housewife. He nags at us. Very whiny and terrible. We're just trying to live our lives and getting yelled at.
Does he steal the shower from y'all too?
Yeah, he's the worst.
What a little
He
brat.
steals the
I
toilet
love
from us
Sebastian.
too.
Does he really? Are you also trying to like get him to be potty trained on the toilet?
Yeah, he's doing a really good job. He's been pretty
Oh my God.
consistent with it.
That's hilarious. I gotta see this. Like, you have to record a video of it
Okay.
and send it to me because the image of a cat using the toilet, like, oh my God, it sounds ridiculous but amazing at the same time.
He's a little orange poof ball. He's so cute.
Yeah, I love the little guy. I miss him. But so yeah, we are at an hour and 1 minute. So we should probably wrap this up. Any final thoughts?
Switch.
Am I Waluigi or are you Waluigi?
You are.
I am. Okay, perfect. That's the one I want.
Yeah.
Okay, Waluigi and Daisy.
I've always been Wario. Wario's my jam.
Well,
so.
you're not Wario. You're Boo.
Oh, right.
This is
So
true.
David can be Wario.
David can't spell Waluigi, so clearly I need to be Waluigi.
Exactly. Yeah, that's. Pretty much
I
settled
spell
right there.
Wario the same way.
Well, yeah.
Because that's Wario.
All right, now we're really solidifying Shame
Troll.
Island.
Troll.
Get the fuck on Shame Island and never
There's
come
no
back.
escape.
I just wanted to see what you guys would say. That's great.
You're an ass. You're an ass hat.
Yeah.
All right. So on that note, we're gonna just leave it there for
Forever.
Shame Island to just prosper. Thanks for hanging out, Chris. Thanks for hanging out, David.
Yep.
We will do this again next week sometime. Hopefully we can get a fourth on here. I'll contact some people. Tyler sucks, and I want to talk some shit on him because he was supposed to be on this one, but he bailed. So
Yes,
we'll
yes.
get some.
CGG leaves you with a salty ending.
Yeah, salty
Oh.
ending. Super salty.
Mm,
Need some sodium in your diet.
Um,
But no, yeah, we're gonna.
that doesn't sound so good.
No, it doesn't. You're just supposed to let it slide past there.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh man. All right.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, we'll get a
viewers,
fourth.
listeners? Question mark.
We'll get a fourth next week, and we'll talk some more stuff. I want to see. I've got someone in mind that I want to talk to, but we'll find out. So yeah, thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for listening, and we will catch you on the next episode. CryoGear out. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.